Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an Owlcrate unboxing. Lately I've been trying to do multiple boxes in one video, but Owlcrate came, nothing else that I know of is coming for a while, so I'm just going to open it up because I'm too excited to wait. Too excited to wait. So we have the, what month does this come in? Because this actually came like a week ago, because I've been really bad about opening stuff lately. But this is the July 2023 Owlcrate box. Very excited. I've already seen a couple of spoilers. I haven't opened it up. I always open the boxes to make sure there's nothing damaged previously so that I can like take a picture and send it to them and not worry about waiting to open it. So I have opened it and I have removed some of the squiggles because there were so many. And I love that. I love that. I just don't want to deal with it when I'm doing an unboxing. So I did take out a bunch. But yeah, here's the box. This is Break the Curse, July 2023. This is our spoiler sheet. We will look at it afterwards. And here's a little sneak peek of what is in the box. So first up, we have this little box Owlcrate. Very cute. Shine magical reflections into your home with this enchanting sun catcher inspired by Violet Made of Thorns, made by the Divine Literary. I have not read Violet Made of Thorns yet. It is definitely on my list to read. It sounds really good. Oh, guys, I got a new box cutter. I got it from Temu. It's just a little box cutter. Yeah, it actually works really, really well. And it like automatically like closes it so that I can't cut myself on it. It's always a plus because that is a problem. So here is the sun catcher. This is hard to open. Ooh. Okay, so God, I'm blinding myself with this light. So here is the sun catcher. It's actually really long. So that's pretty. So sun, then we have a little moon. I'm gonna have to wipe that off. It's pretty fingerprinty. It says, my curse, my ruin. That's pretty. And then of course we have the little sun catcher part. I have to be careful not to look at these because these can induce migraines, which is super fun. So I'm gonna just do this for now. So this is nice. This is cute. Next we have a fabric item. Oh, it has a little clip to put onto something. And then this is the design. That looks like Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, because that's the dog. That looks like Howl's Moving Castle. So I never can get these back into how they're supposed to be shaped. Oh. Okay, it's one of those reusable bags. Okay. Oh, I regret this. I'm never gonna be able to get it back. Oh, it's pretty. There you go. Yeah, definitely Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, if I had seen her first, I would have been like, Howl's Moving Castle instantly. So that's the design on it. It's a little hard to see because of the material. But it's pretty. I obviously will use this, put this in my car. Always useful to have one of those. Next item, we have the pin. That's what I was looking for originally. We have Treasured Tomes limited edition collection pin, Spinning Silver, 7 of 12. So did not like Spinning Silver. I'm a big fan of Naomi Novik. She has one of her Deadly Education series is my favorite book series ever. I absolutely adore it. The third book was a little bit of a letdown, but the first two books in the series were so good. I did not like Spinning Silver. It was very different from her other books, and I was not a fan of it. But it has some beautiful imagery, so I'm not surprised that they chose that book for a pin. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. So it says, in the mirror, I had become a queen in dark forest made of ice. I will say something about Spinning Silver, even though I didn't like it, I remember that book like really well for some reason. Normally, I don't remember books that I don't like, but I remember that one. Okay, next item we have, I thought this was a book for a second. Oh, it's the journal. They're doing like the journal collection, aren't they? Yeah, because the first one was a gorgeous blue one. So this is the second one. Oh, it's gonna be hard to see. Oh, I like it. These are just so pretty. How to Live Forever. I like that. And the back says, what is a person if not the marks they leave behind? Is this Addie LaRue? This has got to be Addie LaRue. It has books and birds on it. This has gotta be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I love that. And then the inside is just notebook paper. And I love these because you can actually take the dust jacket thing off so you can keep it even though you finish the actual notebook. So that is a huge plus. Just kind of have to figure out what size it is. I was like, I know we have one more item. Okay, here is the last item. What is this? Are they highlighters? Pens? Maybe pens. Find the light that makes your lantern shine. I'm trying to figure out what these are. They're like birds with a book. Our fairy tale highlighter set, inspired by The Wrath and the Dawn, 6 Crimson Cranes, and To Kill a Kingdom, is the best set to have for highlighting and annotating your favorite books. Each highlighter color matches the 3 books and features a quote from each book. Designed by the Pearled Reader. I like that. This is neat. I love highlighters. I don't highlight my books like I don't annotate my books. That freaks me out. If I have like, no, even if I have an extra copy, I won't highlight my books. Because like, what if I don't like it? What if I like get to the end and I hate it and I want to get rid of it? Then I'm like, I ruined a book and no one else will get to enjoy it. Okay, so here are the highlighters. They're dual-ended, which is cool. So these are so pretty. These are going to be really pretty colors. So we have, after all, every story has a story. So that's going to be The Wrath and the Dawn because that's like the Shahrazad, her name, the 1001 Tales or whatever. Then we have Find the Light That Makes Your Lantern Shine. That is definitely 6 Crimson Cranes. And then we have Love and Madness Are 2 Stars in the Same Sky. What was the last book? To Kill a Kingdom. It's been a long time since I read To Kill a Kingdom. So, but I assume that one's it because the stories definitely has got to be Wrath and the Dawn. So, and then there's that one. So they're pretty. So thick end, then yeah, thin end. Okay. Yeah, they work fine. They're nice. They feel very nice. They're like a matte feeling. And now we are on to the book. We have the Owl Babble, which we will look at after to look at what they did for the book versus what the book originally looked like. And then we also have the spoiler for next month, which we'll look at last. So let me unwrap the book first and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so the Owlcrate book is The Garden of the Cursed by Katie Rose Poole. I recognize that author. I feel like they've written a bunch of young adult fantasy books, so that's interesting. This is really pretty. There's something very magical about it. I kind of wish there was a little bit more going on, but at the same time, sometimes simple is like enough. And it's like rose gold foiling. And then that matches so well. Gorgeous, gorgeous pages. That is so well done. Then here is the back, more of that beautiful cover. Secrets can't protect me, only the truth can. And then here's the side. So let's see if they did anything under. Oh, they have, oh wow, they went all out for this book. I'm so surprised. I wasn't expecting it. I was kind of expecting minimal because of how much I didn't like their adult book, that I forgot that they do a bunch of stuff. So here is that. I don't love that artwork. Yeah, that's not my favorite type of artwork, but I like the picture that it's painting. I like the idea behind it. It's just not my style of art, but I like the idea behind it. So we have that. And then we have the foil embossed hardcover. It is a little bit off, isn't it? It is. It's the margins. Yeah, it needed to be a little bit more centered over this way, but it's still really, really pretty. Grimoire by the Sorcerer Ilario. Oh, see, the back is good. The back is almost exact. It's still a little bit shifted, but that looks really cool. That should have been the front. That looks so cool. I fear if I'm not careful, you'll steal my heart too. The Ballad of the Moon Thief. I like that. Then on the inside, we have a picture of the Bowery Spell Shop. That looks really, really cool. Yeah, I really like that. That's really cool. And then we have the author letter and the sign page. That sign page looks really, really cool. And then we have, is the back the same? No, the back's different. So we're in a library with what looks like our characters from the front of the book. I don't know if the male lead is the same. He looks different. So it's actually maybe a different, it's the same female character, different male character, which is interesting. So that's gorgeous. They did a really, really good job with this book. So very quick synopsis, because I've never heard of this book, so I'm very curious what this is. Since fleeing the gilded halls of Evergarden for the muck-filled canals of the marshes, Marlowe Briggs has made a name for herself as the best cursebreaker in Karaza City. But no matter how many cases she solves, she is still haunted by the mystery of her mother's disappearance. When Adrius Fallcrest, Marlowe's old crush and scion of one of Karaza's most affluent spellmaking families, asks her to help break a life-threatening curse, Marlowe wants nothing to do with the boy who spurned her a year ago. Oh man. But a new lead in her mother's case makes Marlowe realize that the only way to get the answer she desperately seeks is to help Adrius and return to Evergarden society, even if it means suffering through a fake love affair with him to avoid drawing suspicions from the conniving 5 families. As the investigation draws Marlowe into a web of deadly secrets and powerful enemies, a shocking truth emerges. Adrius's curse and her mother's disappearance may just be clues to an even larger mystery, one that could unravel the very foundations of Karaza and magic itself. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. That sounds, I know, it sounds like a generic fantasy, but also like, that's the exact type of generic fantasy that I like. I'm so excited about that. Okay, so what did the cover look like before? I like this so much better. I do not like, and I actually recognize it now, I do not like this original cover. So I don't like that at all. This is so much better. I like that so much better. I do, again, I wish I had a little bit more going on instead of just the foiling, like some imagery, but this is too much. There's too much going on in this. So I am so excited about that. And it is not a standalone. I was really hoping it was a standalone, but there is going to be a sequel to it. And that is everything in here. Oh, this is cool. Our releases we're excited about this month. Our Vicious Games came out in July. Highly recommend that book. That was such a good book. Very impressed with that one. Okay, so spoiler sheet very quickly because I feel like everything said what it was, etc. So, book journal, second in one of our 2023 collections featuring in-universe references. Each journal will be sure to transport you to a different literary universe. This month was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, so I got that right, and it was designed by Lichen and Limestone. Fairy Tale highlighters designed by Yeet Asman, or The Pearled Reader, and I already talked about To Kill a Kingdom, 6 Crimson Cranes, and The Wrath and the Dawn. Then reusable foldable shopping bag, Howl's Moving Castle, designed by Anne Nugent Art. And then we have the Suncatcher, which was made by Divine Literary, and Violet Made of Thorns. And then the Treasured Tomes enamel pin designed by No One Designs, Spinning Silver. The book, let's see, what are the things for the book? Signed edition, adorned with beautiful lilac sprayed edges. I would say they're darker than lilac. I would not classify that as lilac. Or just a redesigned exclusive cover by Cover Dungeon Rabbit. Turn over the cover for the reversible dust jacket and you'll be met with the artwork by Nicole Deal Art. Exclusive foil design designed by Divine Literary. And peek inside to view the beautiful exclusive end pages designed by Lask.Draws. And design signed Tippin by Divine Literary, and the author letter from the author, which is awesome. So very happy with that. Favorite item of the box is definitely gotta be the notebook. I really like the notebooks. I use tons of notebooks at work, at home. I never don't need a notebook. Least favorite item is probably the reusable bag, just because I don't love that material and it's impossible to get them back in the thing they came in. So not my favorite. I do like the art on it and I like Howl's Moving Castle, but it's probably gonna get the least use, or the Suncatcher. The Suncatcher might actually be my least favorite. This was an okay box. It was fine. Nothing super unique in here. I've seen everything before, but at the same time, I still liked everything. I feel like everything was well made, so it's fine. It was a fine box. I really am excited about the book. They did a really, really good job, knocked it out of the park with the book, so I'm happy about that. Next month's box, Through the Seasons. Every August box will include the next wooden story doorway in our ongoing collection designed by Ice Wreath. Oh yeah, so that was that other collection. I didn't know that was a collection. I feel like I knew it was a collection back then, but I totally forgot about it because it's been a long time since we got that. I actually really liked it. It was cool. So I'm excited to see what the next one's gonna be. So that's everything for this box. Let me know down in the comments down below what you thought about the box, what you thought about the book. If you've read the book, don't tell me what happens in it, but if you liked it. What your favorite items are, etc. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any unboxings, and that's everything I got for you guys today, so I'll see you guys in the next video.